Alright folks, welcome back to the Focus Factor 300 broadcast here in the Flashracing Cup series. The Focus Factor 300 at Darlington Raceway here on Action 46 Network. And of course, now that the cars have been cleared from the racetrack, you guys know what time it is. Starter has a green flag in his hands, and we are green here at Darlington. Here comes Tyler Reddick in the number 45 McDonald's Toyota Camry. There you go, working his way through the gears. Let's see what he has. Oh, a little loose coming out of turn 2, but he's all good. Tyler Reddick is in the lead, the fastest run of the night. Of course, he's the first car to go, but he was a little bit out of control on that repaved section coming out of 2. But of course, we know Tyler Reddick. He knows how to control a car that's out of control. Tyler Reddick, what a wonderful job right there, and he's going to keep his run going. Tyler Reddick just has a lot of talent behind the wheel, and that is going to be tough to match here tonight at the track. Too tough to tame. Here comes Kevin Harvick in the number 4. And Kevin Harvick is going to squeak by Tyler Reddick right there. Kevin Harvick is your race leader in his final season of the Flashracing Cup Series. He's going to lead a lap here. Kevin Harvick in the Ream Ford Mustang for Stewart Haas Racing is the car to beat here. So that's lead change number 1 of the night. Here comes Christopher Bell in the number 20. Here comes Christopher Bell. Running that outside. Can we see another lead change? And it's going to happen. Side by side heading into turn 3. Christopher Bell takes the lead. And that is lead change number 2. Christopher Bell out front in the DeWalt Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing. What a move right there. Side by side to start off the race. And Tyler Reddick is the car that's falling back and losing spots already. Look at that. 2 cars just passed him. Harvick and Bell. And Christopher Bell is your race leader right here. Here comes Chase Elliott in the number 9 Chev. The Napa Auto Parts Camaro. Let's see what he has. Chase Elliott. The league's most popular driver. Let's see what he can do. He's going to squeak by Kevin Harvick. Contact made. A little bit of contact, but he is definitely going to get by the 4. The 4 is going to probably have a question mark about that one, but Chase Elliott is up to second place, and now the battle for the lead is going to be between Christopher Bell and Chase Elliott right there. So congratulations to Chase Elliott for making up those 2 spots and racing hard. Here comes Joey Logano in the number 22 Pennzoil Ford Mustang. Let's see what he has. Joey Logano, can he do it? It's been a good car. And Tyler Reddick is going to lose another spot. Kevin Harvick loses another spot. And Logano is up to 3rd. So we're starting to see the Championship 4 from the Cup Series find themselves again in a Flashracing Cup event. They're only missing Ross Chastain. But in terms of the race, Christopher Bell and Chase Elliott are the dominant cars. And the top 5 is going to be the 20, the 9, the 22, the 4, the 45. Let's see Kyle Busch in the number 18 car. The Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs. Kyle Busch, let's see what he's got. Kyle Busch is only going to make up 1 spot right there. So Tyler Reddick seems to be the car that's losing spots. He started off really good in practice, and it seems like he's losing that speed as now Kyle Busch is going to make up that spot right there. Doesn't look like that's going to be enough to take the points lead back, however. He had to have been a lot faster than that and have gotten a much better run. But of course, it's still pretty early in the race as his teammate Christopher Bell leads the charge with Chase Elliott. Here comes rookie Harrison Burton in the number 21 Ford. Let's see what he's got. There's the 21. He's going to make a spot. He's going to pass 3 of them, and he's in the top 5 for the first time in his Flashracing Cup career. Harrison Burton in the Dex Ford. What a great run. How fantastic. He's going to pass 3 experienced drivers, including Tyler Reddick. So a great night so far for the number 21. Is this going to be his opportunity to gain some championship points? We're going to have to find out here as the night goes on, as Christopher Bell continues to lead here at Darlington. Here comes Jessica Monett in the number 13 Toyota Camry for Toyo Sports. Jessica Monett is proving to be one of Toyo Sport's more consistent drivers as she finds herself making up another spot. Check out that. Looks like Jessica Monett is going to be up to third place right here in the race. And Christopher Bell and Chase Elliott are still dominating and leading the charge. But Jessica Monett and Joey Logano are not that far behind. But what a great season for Jessica Monett. She could realistically be a contender for the championship this year. So what a great season for that number 13. Here comes the magical vacation planner of Chase Briscoe. Brand new race car for him, for Chase Briscoe. Can he do it? What a fast race car. Right there. Jessica Monett is going to fall back to fourth place so far as Chase Briscoe has found a way around the number 13. Check that out. So Chase Briscoe showing some speed in his brand new race car. And of course, he's contending for the championship. He's the Atlanta Motor Speedway winner. He won the miraculous race. And that is really awesome to see that he won that Atlanta race with that sponsor of the event. But Chase Briscoe is having a great race so far in that number 14 Ford Mustang for Stuart Haas. But of course, it's not going to be enough to catch the fast yellow number 20 of Christopher Bell. Let's see. Flash Racer still looking to break his winless streak. Let's see what he has for the field. Co-owner of PTR Flash Racing, he is going to go for it. And it looks like he's going to battle through the pack right here. He and Christopher Bell, side by side, contact, hard racing. But of course, Flash Racer is going to funnel his way to the bottom and make the pass on Christopher Bell. It's Flash Racer leading here, the Focus Factor 300 in the Dunkin' Donuts Chevrolet Camaro number 94. He's going to be the new leader. He and Christopher Bell battled hard for the lead coming into turns 3 and 4, and it looks like Flash Racer is out front here at Darlington. Now it's going to be Ross Chastain in the number 1. An aggressive driver. Let's see what he has. Oh, he's going to muscle Joey Logano out of the way. Whoa! Bam! More contact. Gets in the back of the 13 right there. Side by side. Door banging. And it looks like Chastain is going to get the advantage right there as Briscoe gets away from it. Heated tempers between Jessica Monett and Ross Chastain. You see what's happening right there. A lot of contact and a lot of drama between the 13 and the 1. But it looks like they're going to straighten up now and get themselves back up to speed. But two angry drivers with Ross Chastain, the number 13 and the 22. But Ross Chastain, he's had to ruffle some feathers to get up to the top 5 where he is now. But of course, he's doing what he's got to do. And of course, Flash Racer is ahead of all of it. Here comes Kyle Larson and the number 5 Valvoline Chevy for Hendrick Motorsports. Let's see what he's got. Larson. He was a championship contender last year. And look at that. He's flying up the field. He's going to race hard. He's going to try to make a pass on the outside of Flash Racer. They're side by side. The rivals of the Flash Racing Cup Series, Kyle Larson and Flash Racer. Their rivalry goes way back, and of course now they are revisiting themselves on the racetrack. Larson and Flash Racer side by side for the lead, but it looks like Larson on the high side has the advantage and is considered to be the leader in that side by side battle so far. But of course we got a long ways to go. Here comes Ryan Blaney in the number 12. Let's see what he has. Ryan Blaney in the number 12 right here. He's going to battle for it. And he's going to try to battle Flash Racer. Contact! Almost spins Flash Racer around. He's going to save it. It's certainly going to hurt his momentum. And Flash Racer blocks Ryan Blaney into the wall. And it looks like he's going to lose some spots right here. And he's going to fall back quite a ways. He's going to fall behind. And he's going to end up with his teammate, the number 22 of Joey Logano. He's going to straighten up and try to get some speed to continue for whatever spots he can get. But Monett has more speed. Wow, you saw him try to get in the back of Flash Racer. Moved him, got him loose, almost got him up in the wall. And Flash Racer kind of moved back up, put him in the wall. And man, that just gave Larson a lot more opportunities to pull away from him. But of course, the night is not over. You make one mistake. But of course, there's a lot of time to catch up. This is a long race here. And Ryan Blaney is really, really mad on the radio at Flash Racer. Of course, these two are rivals. They have been rivals throughout their careers. And it's, of course, it's spiked up this season. The number 12 and the number 94, of course. Here comes the number 2 of Keystone Light. You got Austin Cindric, the number 2. Let's see what he has. He's competing for the regular season championship and has a lot of momentum, so we're going to have to see what he's got. Brand new car, and he is going to join the battle between Flash Racer and Kyle Larson. Check that out right there. It is fantastic racing. Looks like Austin Cindric is once again in the catbird seat. And once again, that top 5 is full of drivers who have had consistent years and consistent finishes this year. Can you check that out? Kyle Larson is still the leader. Flash Racer running 3rd. Cindric, of course, when he's in the catbird seat, you never know what to expect from him. And, of course, Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott, making up your top 5 right there. Here comes the champion of Season 1. Alex Bowman has not had a great year this year. Doesn't have a lot of points. Can tonight be... Can we get a different result tonight? We're going to find out. And, of course, looks like now he's going to join the battle. And it looks like now he's in the top 10. Ross Chastain and Chase Briscoe are his contenders and his competitors for that spot right there. But it looks like they're going to get the best of them. Here comes Denny Hamlin in the number 11. Oh, man. Denny Hamlin. Look at that. Denny Hamlin's going to work his way up, and he's going to find his way around his teammate. And there it is. Right there. Denny Hamlin is going to pass Christopher Bell heading into turn 3, and he is going to join the top 5, and that bumps out Chase Elliott right there for being in the top 5. Now it's going to be the number 5, the 94, the 2, the 11, and the 20. Here comes the 46 of Philip Torres. Let's see what he's got. Philip Torres, he's looking to try to better his season. Doesn't have as much points as his teammate Flash Racer, but he's going to try. And it looks like he's going to pass a bunch of cars, enter the top 10, and be past Chase Briscoe right there. How about that? That is a good one right there for Philip Torres. A good finish if he can finish there. And if anything happens out front, he and Briscoe are going to be the ones to battle. Right there, it looks like that's what it's going to be for those drivers as they are racing hard. Briscoe and Philip Torres with Alex Bowman following the battle. Here comes William Byron in the number 24 Raptor. Let's see what he's got. And of course, William Byron. He's going to make it past Jessica Monnet and get up to Ross Chastain. But that's as far as he's going to go for William Byron. But not a bad run. That could be enough to make it in the top 10. Depends on how many cars are ahead of him. We're going to have to see how much points this 24 can score tonight here at Darlington in that Raptor. Here comes Bubba Wallace in the Wheaties car. Let's see what he's got. And now it looks like Ryan Blaney's going to lose another spot. And now Bubba Wallace. He's going to pass his teammate. What in the world happened to Tyler Reddick? He was the fastest car in practice, and during the race, he lost his edge. What in the world happened? But of course, racing's like the weather. It could change any moment. Here comes Daniel Suarez in the number 99. Let's see what he's got. And it looks like the 99 is going to pass the rookie of Harrison Burton. So that's a pretty good run. Here comes Martin Truex Jr. in the number 19. Martin Truex Jr., he's looking for a lot more points than what he has. But he could be a competitor for the top 10. And he's going to spin around, hits the wall, the inside wall, and he is out. Martin Truex Jr., your first casualty of the night. In terms of not finishing. Martin Truex Jr. is out here at Darlington. Here comes the number 6 of Brad Keselowski. Let's see what he's got. Brad Keselowski had a good finish last time around. And it looks like he's going to pass the number 12 right there. So Brad Keselowski. a lot better than what he usually is. But, of course, with the last finish being so good, this one is not as good of a finish as last time if he falls back. But if he's able to be in the top 10 with that run, if he can make it to that point, it'll definitely be as good of a run. But so far, it doesn't look like it's going to be as good, considering he was much higher than he is now. But not a bad effort for Brad Keselowski. He's going to pass his former Penske teammates. So I'd say that's a pretty solid run for Keselowski. Here comes Eric Jones and the number 43 Focus Factor. And we're in the Focus Factor race. Let's see what he's got. Eric Jones. Will he have his opportunity? And it looks like it's not quite going to happen. Not a fast race car, unfortunately, for Eric Jones. But good thing for Tyler Reddick. It's one less lost spot. He is not going to be passed this time. But man, Kyle Busch is another one that fell back a lot. What is going on with team number 18? Here comes number 3 of Austin Dillon. We're going to have to see how Austin Dillon rolls tonight in that number 3. Austin Dillon, not a great run either. That number 3 just does not have a lot of speed, so does not have many advantages when you're a single car organization now that your teammates left. Here comes the number 17 of Chris Buescher. And he's been a pretty good driver this year, so will he have something for us tonight? Is he going to give us a show? 17 car has done it before. Can he do it again? And it looks like tonight's not going to be the night. It's another lost spot for Kyle Busch. But at the very least, he's going to make it behind Kevin Harvick. Chris Buescher is. And now here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the number 47. And the battle is raging on out front. Check it out. Kyle Larson is still the leader, though. So it's got there's a lot of work to be done for the 94 and the 2. But as for the 47, he is going to... Oh, he's going to spin out. If you touch those countdown lines, you're probably going to spin out and damage something on the car. And that's exactly what has happened. Stenhouse is out of the race. Here comes Alex Ross here in the number 89. He is having a really bad season, Alex Ross. He doesn't have a lot of points. Boom! Rams Daniel Suarez and takes him out! Are you kidding me? Daniel Suarez has been wrecked by Alex Ross! What in the world was that? Are you kidding me? Can you believe it? Daniel Suarez was wrecked on purpose! Are you kidding me? What? No way! Alex Ross! Can you believe it? And you know what? It may not have been intentional, but it looked pretty damn intentional. That was, wow. Wow, that is just, what a questionable move. Unbelievable. What? That's insane. Here comes Noah Gragson in the number 62. What in the world was that before? But that's unfortunately really going to cost Daniel Suarez. So the number 89 is going to have to watch out because that number 99 could always get back at him. So, yeesh, man. Just ask Corey LaJoy. Good Lord. Here comes Noah Gragson. Not the fastest run. But wow. There you go. The number 62 is going to make it around the 43 and the 3. Good news for the 45, although he's going to finish way behind where he would have had the car been a lot better throughout this race. He's at least not going to finish last. Here comes Ziegler. Here comes Josh Bilicki in the number 77. Is he going to finish? And the answer is yes. What is going on with the 43? He sometimes runs in the front and then falls really to the back. So that team is really inconsistent. He is a winner of this race in the Real Cup Series, but not today. That's unfortunate, but his day will come. Here comes Simon Torres in the number 71 for Toyo Sports. He's the team owner of his own race team. So let's see what he has. Darlington is not one of his better tracks. And for that exact point that I just made, he spun out on the countdown lines, blew a tire and something, and that wheel is damaged. And that is, oh man, what a bad night for the 71. He was hoping to continue his consistent season, and it is going to go down. So that 71 looks to be falling down the rankings, which is really unfortunate. He was hoping to have a much better look than that tonight. So at least the next race is a super speedway and everyone will have a chance. But let's take a look at the lead. Let's see what's going on here. You have Kyle Larson, Flash Racer, Austin Cindric, Amlin, the 20 and the 9. So still a battle raging on. But it looks like the 2 and the 90, what in the world? The 5 and the 94 have distanced themselves as some of the fastest competitors on the track. And of course, they have been battling all night long. And the 2 has been in the best seat in the house to be part of the battle and watch it. But of course, all the advantages in the world could go away if a mistake is made by either one of them. They have been racing so hard all night long, this 94 and 5. That's going to be a battle. That's going to be continue to be monitored. And of course, you got those guys ready to pounce. The number 2, the 11, and the 20. So we're going to have to see how this goes with 4 laps left in this race. Here comes Izzy B. Hoping to have a better night than usual. Will tonight be the night for the 36? Just not a lot of speed. Bam, right behind the 89, but that is just about it right there for the number 36 of Izzy B. So still a lot of getting used to. A lot to get used to for that number 36 on a brand new team like that one. Here comes the number 42 of Ty Dillon. Check out Ty Dillon. Look at all those spots. He's going to pass a lot of them here. Oh, wow. What a night for Ty Dillon. He passed a whole bunch of them, including Ryan Blaney. He's not going to get past the 6, but what a run for the number 42 of Ty Dillon in his last year with that team before he eventually takes over the car that Josh Balicki's driving. Wow. A good night. 2 to go. And the battle continues out front between Larson and Flash Racer. They are racing really hard. Larson taking it up against the wall here. And as they are running at the high line, and so will the rest of them, they're following suit. And of course, heading onto the front straightaway, Larson is the fastest between Flash and Larson. Here comes 2 laps to go here. The next car is going to be the 50 of Kaz Gralla. Right behind, he'll be the last car to go. But let's see Corey LaJoie. Let's see it happen, folks. Corey LaJoie. Corey LaJoie is going to pass Noah Gregson, who's driving the 62 car, and that's all he's going to make. And now, of course, before the last car goes, let's give you guys a highlight of how the race has been turning out. So, of course, with about 2 to go, we got Larson and Flash Racer battling it out. Of course, you have Austin Cindric and Hamlin. And, of course, you're going to have the number 9 and the 20, the 46 and the 14 battling. Those cars have been battling each other all night long. Of course, Bowman, Chastain, and you got the back of the field starting to come to form. But that 42 car is showing a lot more speed than usual. But look at that. You could just see everyone else. Kyle Busch and Tyler Reddick had a colossal fallback, as well as Harrison Burton and Kevin Harvick. So that's really unfortunate for them. And Blaney is probably going to fall back to a mid-pack finish thanks to Flash Racer, which is really unfortunate. That is really, because you saw what happened there. That was hard racing between those guys, between the 94 and the 5, and the 94 and then the 12 cars found each other, and all hell broke loose. But let's see. What kind of hell is going to break loose on the last lap? Here comes the number 50. All right, 1 to go. See what the 50 does here. Not a lot. He's going to get past the number 70, and it's going to pass the 62 as well. Okay, so the number 50 car just passed 4 cars. But that's as far as he's going to go. And now the battle that's been raging on all night long. We're about to see how it's going to end. It's been a hard battle all night long, and you can see throughout the pack, there's been battles all night. But of course, it's been the number 94 and the 5 battling. And of course, this is going to be the end of this race. Let's spin the spinner as Flash Racer's about to make a move on the bottom. Can he pull something out? And now here they go, coming to the line. Larson is going to run the line. He's going to block Flash, and they're both in the wall. Flash Racer and Kyle Larson are both in the wall, and here comes Austin Cindric to pass them both. Austin Cindric is going to pass them both as the Flash and the 94 and Kyle Larson tangle, and he's going to spin him across the line just about. Austin Cindric's going to be ahead of all of it. Can you believe it? Austin Cindric wins at Darlington, and we got chaos coming across the line. Flash Racer spins Kyle Larson. Can you believe it? After Larson squeezed the 94 to the wall, they did a squeeze job on each other. Larson got spun out across the line. Can you believe it? But that's not going to make a difference. Those guys are still going to finish second and third. But Austin Cindric is the winner here at Darlington. And here come the rest of them. Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott, Philip Torres, Chase Briscoe. Oh, didn't give a bit of contact right there. Let's take a look at the top 10. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9th for Alex Bowman. And 10th for Ross Chastain. And that bumps out Byron. Jessica Monnet and Bubba Wallace have been snagged of top 10 finishes. Oh boy, what a night. What a night. And of course, we got some displeasure being shown by Flash Racer, knocking into the side of Larson. Really not happy. Larson pushes back a little bit, but he's going to control his temper there, as Larson doesn't usually like to blow up over these deals. But man, of course, Larson finished in second. So under the cooldown lap, the 5 is going to pass the 94 bump from Flash Racer. He is really not happy about the end of this one. But Austin Cindric has won again and could be the regular season champion. Will he have enough points? He's got his second win. Back-to-back wins. 2 back-to-back. Austin Cindric wins at Darlington. Cindric wins here at Darlington. Check that out. Brand new paint scheme, and it goes to victory lane. Back-to-back wins, and he is going to double down on his points lead. Austin Cindric, and of course Flash Racer and Kyle Larson talking it out on pit road about how that one ended. Austin Cindric is the winner here in the Flash Racing Cup Series Darlington event. Looks like they're going to walk away from each other as Cindric's doing burnouts, and this is going to get interesting. Ryan Blaney is not happy with Flash Racer. Right after Flash Racer was talking about the race with Kyle Larson, now Ryan Blaney, oh, he's going to throw a punch. Ryan Blaney's going to throw a punch at Flash Racer, and now they're being separated on pit road as Flash Racer has been pushed away and Blaney has been pushed away from each other. But you could tell that Ryan Blaney is not happy with the way Flash Racer raced him. And of course, the crews are separating the two. And of course, Ryan Blaney's car being pushed away from the number 94. What a chaotic night for the number 94. He is going to get a good finish, but it's not going to come without some type of drama, as Cindric, once again, comes away scot-free, stays out of trouble. So win here in the Focus Factor 300. Wow, that is absolutely fantastic. Austin Cindric, back-to-back wins. He won, okay, let's see. He won at Richmond, won here again, and of course, the 2 seems to be the car that's there when it matters the most. Austin Cindric gets the win. Wow, what a moment right there. You could say he backed into this one and got payback on a car that hit him at Richmond, which was the number 13. Of course, you could say that was retaliation if you would like, but Austin Cindric likes to call that hard racing. But today was nothing but being there when it mattered, and Cindric proves it, that tonight was his night in that beautiful Keystone Ford. The rookie, can he be the first rookie to win the regular season championship? He's well on the way to that goal and could have enough points heading into Talladega to make that a possibility. as Austin Cindric wins here at Darlington in that number 2. And of course, Flash Racer and Kyle Larson are planning to talk about this more, about how that race finished, because that was an ugly, ugly, ugly finish between those two. And of course, Blaney and Flash Racer, of course, Blaney tried to fight Flash Racer. But wow, that was absolutely insane. So looks like the rivalry could be brewing between the number 12 and the 94, and as well as the 5. But the 5 looks to be trying to handle it as good as he can. And that's good news to hear, as Denny Hamlin is right behind to laugh about it. Wow, can you believe it? What a race. Just an incredible finish right there. A classic finish here in the Focus Factor 300 that leads to the number 2 getting another win here in the Flash Racing Cup Series. What a finish. What a finish. The 2-car has won here in the Focus Factor 300. So that is going to be it for tonight's race here at Darlington Raceway. We hope you guys enjoyed it. And of course, we hope you guys plan to tune into the next race here in the Flash Racing Cup Series, which is the regular season championship at Talladega Superspeedway. We hope you guys tune in. Thank you all for watching the Focus Factor 300 here in the Flash Racing Cup Series Season 4 here on Action 46 Network, and we will see you guys in the next race. And congratulations to Penske Racing and Austin Cindric.